Hey everybody, and welcome back to my adventures in Minecraft 1.19.3. I'm happy to start off this video by saying we have walls. If you don't know why I'm even bothering to say the obvious, then check out the last couple episodes in this world, because they didn't come about without much of a fight. I'll just say that. So, where does that leave us? Well, this place needs a ceiling. The foundation is nearly complete, and I need to start gathering glowstone and redstone. And we gotta start working on the basement. And to be honest, I don't think I'm just gonna work on one of those things at a time. I think it's probably best that I just work on them kind of all together as the ideas come, rather than trying to focus episodes on one point. I mean, just, the base of the house has been created, so there's no real need to finish one part before the other. We'll just do it as the ideas come. Anywho, let's start this video off with a good old comment question of the day, since I'm getting better again at asking these. But for today's comment question, I would like you to let me know if you watch live streams. Is that something you do regularly, or maybe that's not your thing? Just kind of give me your general opinion down in the comments. It's something I'm going to talk about more in the video. I know this isn't a very fun question, but believe me, it will definitely help the channel out. But yeah, if you watch live streams, let me know. What kind of live streams are you watching? What are you looking for? And if not, why? Let me know down in the comments below. Anyways, I'll get it more into that here shortly, but I think the Minecraft music's a little loud once again, which is a problem I had in a previous part, but oh well. The music's still good. So, to get started, I think we're going to try to go ahead and place down the floor so that we can freely walk about the house with no real hassle. And, yeah. I can't think of a better way to start. There's actually several things I need to discuss today with you guys. So I'm going to get right into it because there's quite a bit. So the first thing is the live stream thing. So I've been thinking about this for a while, right? I have a Twitch. It's in the description of all my streams, or sorry, my videos. And I think it should be in the description of all my videos, but it's something I put in there just in case people want more of me and to see me live, which I don't blame you if you don't want to, but I've always had it there as an option for anybody who might be bored or want to chime in and see what's up. However, it doesn't take a scientist to know my audience is here on YouTube. Thankfully, I have some followers on Twitch who care about what I'm doing there. I don't stream as regularly as I used to because I decided that I would like to focus all the effort on here on YouTube, because that's where my loyal audience is, and it just makes sense. I'm not hurting over it or anything like that, or upset that I don't get to do what I want to do. No, I mean, I still stream anytime I feel like it, so that's the whole point. I don't have to stream ever. I can do it when it's convenient. So I've always liked that, and nobody gets on my case. Oh, you don't stream like you used to. So, but I do want to start streaming on YouTube. It's an idea that I've had in the back of my mind for, honestly, probably the past at least 2 weeks, maybe more, because I figured it would probably reach a lot more people. I'm not necessarily concerned about how many people show up to live stream. It could be a total flop for all I care. But the idea is that, not everybody uses Twitch. To be honest, I don't use it to watch live streams as much as I used to. If you're subscribed to somebody on YouTube, then yeah, you're probably going to rather just see what they're up to from YouTube instead of having to hop back and forth between websites. That's how I am. It's like, can we just keep this in one place, please? So, I've been thinking about it, but part of me was like, hey, people might not be necessarily interested in that. They may just want to continue with the episodic content, which is absolutely fine. And I understand that. Even with some of the bigger YouTubers I follow, I don't necessarily make it to all their streams. However, I'm pretty big on watching the playbacks, like after the stream is over, especially if I missed it. Let's make sure there's no logs in here. Alright, we're cool. So I got to thinking about that for a while, and I was kind of on the fence about it. I still am, but I think I'm going to give it a shot in the next couple days, maybe. Unless I end up finding some time tonight. There's definitely one thing that could prevent me from trying that out tonight, and I'll talk about that later. It's one of the other things that's going on right now. But besides that, yeah, it's just something I'm interested in doing. And honestly, the main reason I'm even considering that as an idea is because I feel like it's an even better way for people to communicate with me. Because, like I said, the idea of me starting this YouTube channel was building a community of people who can have discussions and conversations, and just, overall I try to have this kind of relaxed, environment that is open and welcoming to everybody. So, that's where I guess I'm different, is I'm not like an in-your-face, hey everybody, what's going on, welcome. No, I like to just casually welcome my audience back, and yeah, let's play some games. That's what you're here for. And that's kind of the vibe that I always want to keep. So, all that said, I think it might be worthwhile to do live streams that are in the style where they are just very discussion-like. I think discussion-like is kind of a bad word to use, but I think you get the idea, where we could just sit back, play any game, Minecraft. Of course, even though I've been working on many Minecraft projects, I still have all these other things that I'm doing on the side. For instance, right now, I did some Contra for a little bit there, just because I like that series. And right now I've been also doing other playthroughs on the side. So if you didn't know about them, they're usually in the pop-up suggestion at the end of the video, or the end card. And yeah, I've been doing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection playthrough, which is the next thing I'm going to be talking about, because there's a little bit of an issue there. So yeah, I think it would be really cool to just sit back, do live streams in this style. Viewers can show up and say hi. They don't have to stay around for the whole thing. Or, of course, there will be no make sure you donate, or I'm not going to lock my streams behind people who donate or something like that, or however that system works. No, this will be open to everybody, and it's going to be purely for you and me to just have fun. And I think the best part would be, instead of me having to come up with things to talk about in each video, just so I'm not boring, besides the fact that, I do like talking to my audience, and I'm starting to get more comfortable doing that. is I get to talk to you guys live and take your questions, your comments, and I can give my opinions on whatever, and it doesn't matter. And that sounds really appealing to me. So yeah, that's kind of where oh boy. Yeah, that's where I kind of stand with that. I think that's really appealing, and yeah, I'm not gonna say much more about that for now because it is what it is. That is definitely a bummer. Thankfully, oh, never mind. I was gonna say, it looks like we recouped all the materials I lost pretty much, but not exactly. We're gonna have to get some logs, but yeah, that's why I said I really gotta light this place up, because this will just be a hot spot for mobs to creep around. Oh, I'll have to fill that in too. Actually steal this really quick before I forget, or else this will probably go unfixed for a long time. So there we go. See, there's skeletons up there. Insane. Anywho, that's why I asked that as my comment question today, since I said I was gonna branch out. I guess it doesn't hurt, but I'm gonna try not to make all the questions about like improving my channel, because at the end of the day, I'll still do what I think is most enjoyable. Because yeah, what's the point in doing something you enjoy if you can't do what you enjoy? So there's that. Next up, I need to talk about the Cowabunga collection playthrough. That's not like a huge series, and I am mostly doing it for me because these are games I enjoy, and I just kind of want to share it with the audience. Even though I'm clearly rusty at some of the games, it doesn't hurt to just have a relaxed experience playing the games and just talking about them, and even getting to share some memories and stuff. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's all that is. They're not taken very seriously. It's just me doing it for the fun of it. And even though I don't have the Steam overlay or whatever on to where it like records when I get the achievements, so they're not popping up and blocking the screen. Yeah, that's the first time I've got to finally sit down and play the Cowabunga collection. I was really looking forward to it, but like I said, that game and Shredder's Revenge came out while I was still really busy with my job, and I did not get the opportunity to play it. Of course, the first game I played was Shredder's Revenge, because I was like, man, I gotta play this game before I get spoiled on it. So that's what I did, and then I didn't even get to touch Cowabunga collection for a really long time. So I finally got to sit down and enjoy it, and I decided to do that with my audience. Cool. Now this is where the problem is. There may not be one of those videos for a little while, and I'll probably end up making a community post if that ends up being for sure. But the issue is one of the games. This is kind of stupid, and yeah, this is all my fault. But like I said, I played through all the games that I was familiar with. I was playing through them pretty much in order. Besides, I said I was going to save the NES games and the tournament fighter games for last. Since I find the NES games a little challenging, so it essentially gives me time to warm up and try my best at them. Even though save stating and rewinding is in the game, I don't like using those if I don't have to. But yeah, I want to go into it best I can and at least show that I have played the games before, and I have cleared most of these turtle games, when I was growing up, but I don't know. So the game I'm on right now that I'm actively playing is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, what is it called? Back from the Sewers. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Back from the Sewers, which is on Game Boy. I did Fall of the Foot Clan. I actually really liked that game. And this is how I film them. They are one-shots, no editing. It's just me playing through the game. If I screw up, it's in the video. You get to watch it. Haha. So, oops. I don't even know what that was about. And yeah, I need to probably get some food here soon. They're one-shot videos. You see everything. I'm not trying to hide anything. But when I was playing through back from the sewers, I immediately noticed a difficulty spike from Fall of the Foot Clan. Fall of the Foot Clan was quite easy, but it's a Game Boy game. They're supposed to be like kind of short, sweet games. But I was like, man, this first level is quite tough, and I was, taking a little bit of a beating from the game's first boss. I'm like, what the heck? And there felt like there was really no strategy, which I thought was weird. Sorry I keep yawning. I'm still kind of waking up. The yawning thing is just persisting in the videos, but I mean, this time I am recording like not too long after I woke up. So, I started to struggle with the game. I got through the first level. I'm like, maybe that's just how it is. And then the second level happened, and it started to kick my butt too. Of course, this was my first time playing this game. But same thing with Fall of the Foot Clan. It was my first time playing through that, and I didn't have any problems until the last level, and that was because I was being stupid. So, it made me kind of scratch my head. And I get to the game's second boss, and I mean, it whooped my butt. There was no strategy. I couldn't hit him without being hit. I developed this weird jumping and kicking strategy where I could kind of hit him, but sometimes it would still leave me vulnerable. And I'm like, well, what am I missing? Am I just playing the game bad? Because, immediately I probably was just overthinking, but man, I'm playing really bad, and this isn't entertaining. It's not the bad kind of entertaining where it's like, oh, he's struggling so much. I like watching those kinds of videos too, but this just wasn't fun. So I paused the recording, and I told in the video, hey, I'm gotta do a little bit of research and see what's going on here. There must be something I'm not understanding about the game. Let me try to solve this really quick. And after doing some research, I was hit with a bunch of things that were saying that the game has a major difficulty spike and asks a lot of the player from really early on, and there's just a lot of cheap things about it. And it prompted me to start reading and listening to a couple reviews of the game, without spoilers, of course, just the general gist of what's going on. And one person was saying how the game is really cheap and takes advantage of the people that's playing it. It's just not well designed, I guess. So that made me quite curious. So I'm like, okay, so is this game just buggy, bad? Well, what's going on here? I never really quite got the answer because I didn't want to do too much detailed research and get spoiled on the game's final boss or whatever, because I have no idea what happens, and I don't know what the rest of the levels in the game are. But I made it to level 3. I made it to the boss of level 3, and that's where I had to put the controller down and step away. It was so bad. It was the first time I got annoyed like that playing a game on YouTube. And like I've mentioned in my videos before, I don't have like gamer rage. I don't throw my controller or break things or start yelling. But last night when I was recording that, I was getting really frustrated, and I wasn't yelling or breaking things, but I had to put the controller down and just stop the recording, because I I was spending way too long. I'm on the 3rd level out of 6, and I had spent so much time trying to figure out what the heck I was supposed to do. Why am I taking damage for these things? Blah, 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 blah. Just to find out that, yeah, this is a poorly designed game or something like that, so. Okay, sir, what does that have to do with your playthrough? Well, I'm going to be setting down again later to try to record the game from start to finish. I have the old recording where you can hear the frustration in my voice. I'm not going to be posting that just because, like I said, it's just a struggle. It's a bloodbath, and it's not fun to watch. But I'm going to keep the recording for now, and I think it might make for a fun, like, short on YouTube. Like, the more angry, I don't want to say angry, because I'm not, I guess, by definition angry, but the more moments where I'm like, really? So, I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I do want people to see my raw reaction to the game for the first time, but maybe I'm missing something, but oh my gosh, it was, like I said, a bloodbath, and it was a Ninja Turtles game. Alright, like I said, I gotta get up here and fill in these gaps, so that's what we're gonna do really quick. But hey, we have a floor. I still need some designs for the floor, but we've got a floor. Oh, of course. But I'm gonna sit down tonight and try to record it one more time. I'm gonna give it one more shot, and if I can't do it, then I'm gonna be doing a ton of practicing off screen, and I think if it's bad enough, like I cannot figure this thing out, let me do that, then what I'll do is probably just have to edit together a version of the playthrough, but I still really want to do a one shot, just playing through the game in one sitting, like I've been doing with all my, well, pretty much all my playthroughs, besides like the Sonic Mania one that I did a while back. But yeah, that's kind of like my goal right now. But yeah, if I can't get it, I might just have to edit it together the best I can and like heavily rely on save states and stuff, but I don't know. I don't quite know yet, so I'm not gonna say fingers crossed, but if you don't see a video show up, that's what happened, and it will, by the time you see this video, I would have explained that in a community post. And if you missed the community post and you were always wondering about that, then yeah, here I am clearing that up in this video. Again, these are recorded in advance. Today I have to post because I changed my uploading time from noon Eastern Standard Time to around 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's how I will probably upload for the foreseeable future. But just so you know. But today I'm recording this at 12:38. It is 12:38 right now, so I probably got started, I don't know, quite a while ago. But yeah, I gotta upload part, I believe it is, let me bring this up. I have a laptop here beside me so I can check. Okay, I have to upload episode 5 today, and right now I'm recording what I believe is episode 11. So that should tell you that I am a little ways ahead. And yeah, the reason for that is in case something, happens to where I'm unable to record, God forbid, but I'm still able to put out things regularly, and it makes sure that I'm never behind or stalling, or I have time to work on everything at my own pace. That was kind of a mouthful, but I think you guys kind of get the idea of what I'm saying. Is I'm never in a scenario where I've run out of time. because if I get busy for a couple days or I'm out of town or something, well, I got several days worth of Minecraft I could upload at least. So that's the dilemma with Ninja Turtles. It's funny that that series of all series is giving me a run for my money. I figured the NES game was gonna be the thing that broke my soul, but apparently not. Alright, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. The foundation is complete, besides the redstone lamps. So there it is. We can work on the basement pretty much now. So I think we will go ahead and put up some doors, though. Why not? I think 3 doors for 6 wood is such a weird number. Like, you don't need a bunch of doors. And sure, people would probably complain if it was just 2, but like, anytime I've made 3 doors, I usually only end up using 1 or 2 max. So I'm going to be placing the doors like that because I think having them indented makes a little bit more sense, because I'll show you, I think having the door on the outside like that, just, it looks really flat. And yeah, I'd rather it look kind of decent from the outside, but that's just my opinion. Now we got these 2 spare doors, but the reason I did that is so I can put my bed inside and out of essentially monster territory for a while at least. So we'll do that, and then for our own safety, sprinkle some torches around. Of course I don't have enough torches, but I'm sure we'll be plenty safe from the looming threats. I'm gonna quickly, okay, we're at 27 minutes. That is actually really good. I feel like I've sort of done something. So like I said, I'm kind of thought about having stairways, and I don't know, I kind of changed my mind on that. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm really torn because I was like, I could have 2 stairways there and there, but you can't really beat the simplicity of a ladder. Like, it's not a big ladder that takes forever to climb up, but obviously that will have a trapdoor on it at some point. But here we are. This is the basement, if you want to call it the downstairs area. But all I've got to do is pretty much figure out something. So I don't want to get too into this today, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the dimensions are all still here. But I might just throw up some of these beams here. I guess they're technically not beams, but you get what I'm saying. We'll start putting some of these down just to kind of yeah, well, more or less just kind of imagine the corners of the room so I can kind of figure out what I'm doing with the walls down here. But like I said, you won't be able to see any of this from here. This way, this will all be essentially covered up, and redstone things will be going on back there. The lighting situation. Yeah, we don't want any monsters in our cellar here. Yeah, this is definitely a little bit more useful, so put in the last one here, and then I gotta start immediately trying to clean this up. I mean, yeah, it looks awkward with this like that. I might end up changing those later, but for now, I think it's alright. Then the last thing is I gotta fill planks in all the way around here. Alright, so you come down off the ladder, so we can see these are our corners. I'm trying to think, do I want to do 4 rooms? Or, That's, tough to say. Because I think we can all agree we don't want one big room or something like that. Also, I'm really feeling the idea of terracotta walls down here. It's gonna be terracotta or stone brick, I'm telling you. Definitely not gonna be wood though. Oh my god, I'm just trying to think. Let's see here. So, if we just take this beam and we come, mind your own business, neighbors, man. If we just follow this diagonally, like so, we can kind of make a. Well, I guess it makes more sense if it comes to there because it lines up better. It creates some sort of a room. Okay, that lines up. Like I said, everything's kind of on a grid, so it just snaps into place really easily. Is this off? Is this 5? 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, it just looked small, I guess. So essentially what I'm saying is when you come down, boom, that's a room. It's a small room, but it's a room. And then you'll have hallways, right? So I could have the doorway be diagonal like that, or a doorway there and there. Regardless, I kind of think this works. I don't want to get too confident, but now that I've done that, you know, that's quite literally the framework. So I can duplicate this quite easily by lining it up with the existing log pillars and very easily create a room layout. That's what I was talking about. And I believe the previous part is how easy it would be to arrange these rooms in different combinations. Again, I'm not holding my breath because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't hurt to count. Yeah, this could all end up just like being a disaster, but we're gonna hope for the best. And yeah. So this is where this one needs to go. That all lines up there. And we continue with our pattern every 5 blocks. Voila! We've pretty much done it. So what you're looking at is the downstairs area all marked out. Basically a cross or plus sign hallway. These will all be like, you know, hallways going between the rooms, and then you got room 1, 2, 3, and 4. What will be in all these rooms is honestly to be determined. Now, the only thing I need to figure out, and this should be the case, is there should be a 1 block middle to each of these rooms, and it should be here. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. As you can see, they all line up. Everything is by 5s. Oh, I forgot to put a log right here, right? That's totally what I meant. Yeah, this really does work out. Or at least it's a good start, you know. But it's important that these have 1 block middles, so they don't look awkward if I put a brewing stand, say, I want it in the middle of the room. Oh, well, there's a 2 block middle. Now it looks awkward. And it looks a little to the left or a little to the right. And with an enchantment room, it would look pretty obvious that your enchanting table is not quite in the middle of the room. So we're going to use dirt to mark the centers of all these. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna probably focus on things down here for a change, just because that was a lot more painless than I thought it was gonna be. And yeah, if I just hopefully this is nice and sealed up like I think, and nobody's gonna come busting into my house. But you know, like I was saying, if I finish the basement and get it all squared away now, that means I can build the enchantment room. If I build the enchantment room, I get to spin these 30 levels, and I could get looting for ender pearls, blaze rods, potentially wither skeleton skulls, or just better drops from mobs in general. Or I could get fortune on my pickaxe, get like double the rare materials. So I'm sure you can see where we're going. We'll be more efficient. And what more could you ask for, really? Okay. Hopefully this is enough. Bam. Man, what a good start. Yeah, okay. I think each room will have 2 entrances, here and here. I think having it to where you can walk in the door this way doesn't really make a lot of sense. So I guess even though these are markers, I probably will stick with this idea of a frame. I mean, at least for now. Everything's always subject to change, but we'll at least have these 4 pillars when I have enough wood to make the pillars, that is. No creepy creeps hanging around. Alright. Man, look, our first night within our 4 wonderful walls. I named the I believe, yeah, the previous part was named Wonderwall, the episode. I probably should have called it Wonderful Walls, because my comments will potentially be filled with people singing the lyrics to Wonderwall. If so, oops. That was a mistake I noticed in hindsight. The titles of my videos aren't all supposed to be alliterations or whatever, but it just kind of happens. I think that's nice and lovely. What do you guys think about shutters? You know? It could be a nice, subtle... No creepers around, huh? You mind your own business over there. Oops, let's throw this idea at the dartboard. Some trapdoors, though they're expensive to make. I mean, what do you guys think about that? Does that look bad? Does it add something to the house? They're, you know, like I said, they're sort of like makeshift shutters. Oh my gosh, I know exactly what I'm going to do is have like some upside down stairs here with plant pots on them. Oh, it's going to look so good. Let's take a step back and actually examine this. I think that actually does look a little bit better than just the plain old, you know, light brown bland wall. I mean, I'm okay with making some more. I'm sure somebody out there won't like it, but like, I'm not really using the spruce for anything else, so I guess it doesn't hurt, right? Screw it, let's just make a lot. Oh, that's perfect. That was meant to be. The universe wants us to make shutters. I mean, sure, this looks fine. It looks clean and stuff, but this just, I don't know. It adds a little extra color that we don't have. Yeah, it looks like they're nice and well constructed. They're nailed onto the house. They're like the decorative kind of shutters, I mean. That really don't serve a purpose in moving. They're more for looks than functionality. I've never lived in a house that has like shutters that actually shutter. Yeah, I figured we wouldn't have enough. So we roughly need 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17, I think. 17 more of these. It would be the exact number. I'm not entirely for sure. Again, quick math is not my thing. Math is actually my weakest subject, believe it or not. Oh, I'm sure it's actually quite believable. You guys have seen me struggle with the most basic of tasks. 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So there should be, what, one spare, if I'm right? If I did my calculations correctly, we should have one shutter left. Or one trapdoor. These are officially shutters. No, this is an idea I had. I'm sure other people have had these. I remember people would do them with the old trapdoors, like the OG ones, the oak. I guess they're just oak trapdoors, but people would do those back in the day. But when they introduced the spruce type, that was like one of the first things I did. Yep, I did my calculations correctly. I kind of like it. It adds something to the house, just a little bit of color. And of course, you wouldn't have them on the inside, but they're barely even noticeable from the inside. You can just kind of make out that dark outline. I'm all for that. I really like that. Should be a spare trapdoor in here already, right? Or no, I must have already used it. Anyways, food is still a problem. I have those leads, and I really need to start a little like cow farm or sheep farm over here. I guess there are some pigs just right over the hill, I guess, so maybe we should just get some of them at some point. I don't know. I am going to probably try to end this episode off here in just a moment. But I want to just try a couple decorative things out here before we dedicate ourselves to the basement for the next couple episodes. So I'm thinking stone would blend in rather than having stone brick and then wood stairs. But if we did these upside down, because I think it would look ugly to have just a big blob. But that, to me, seems like a step in the right direction. And if I come into the little lake, or whatever you want to call this body of water, maybe the game actually considers this an ocean if there's seaweed down in here. So that's a beach, and this is what? This is a beach. Oh no, this is an ocean. If we come out into the ocean here, I guess you wouldn't find any if this is an ocean biome. We have plenty of gravel. That's actually a good thing. But can we get over to a section that potentially has gravel? Like that right there looks like, or not gravel, sorry, clay. There's some right there, but I need some big like blotches of it. So I mean, if I'm gonna build the rooms or the walls, I mean, it wouldn't take a ton, but you know, terracotta definitely adds up. If I am going to do that, I'm going to need quite a bit to make sure the project goes as planned, I guess. But look how fast the water bubbles drain there when you have no, I guess, aqua affinity. Well, no, aqua affinity is for mining underwater. Respiration, there we go. Respiration makes such a big difference. Like, definitely the thing I want on a helmet, because you never know when you're gonna have to go running underwater and try to be under there for a while. So I think it's always a good thing to have respiration. It's like feather falling and depth strider on boots. I think having those is crucial to a good set of armor. I'm no like Minecraft pro, but yeah, I think. Ooh, I've never heard that ambient sound. It was like a whale. A whale in my lagoon. I guess this is, I don't know what technically makes a lagoon, but this is our lagoon until an angry commenter tells me otherwise. No, that is your small lake, sir. Alright, this is like overkill for what I need, but honestly, it's a good start. So we do know there's some bodies of clay over here that we can use for terracotta. Shoot, there's some right there by my house. There. Okay, we should be good. I kind of like that idea though. Like, all the materials we've used to build for the house literally came from around the house. We used the environment around us to do it. I didn't go bringing in a bunch of stuff from like wherever. Look at this, our house is big. Sort of. When you're inside of it, it doesn't feel so big. What was I thinking here? Well, I guess we can finally get rid of this, though. That's cool. Remember way back, like, oh, I don't know, maybe like 3 episodes ago when we had to use that to get up on top? That's right, we got stairs now. And those stairs lead into a house with 4 walls. That's right. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and state this again, but we may not have a roof for quite a while. So I hope you guys are cool with that. And if I remember, I just don't want to screw this up. Yeah, you have to smelt a couple of these, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, I think. That might be enough. Anyways, I will accidentally smelt this, and then I'm like, crap, I didn't need the bricks, I needed the clay by itself, because you gotta make the block and then smelt it to make the terracotta. I mess that up all the time, and I guarantee when it comes time to do that, I'm gonna do it all over again, so yeah, sorry in advance. I'll probably gather like tons of clay, leave it to smelt, come back and be like, oh my gosh, I've got bricks. So I don't know, I think a good stopping point for this episode is remembering to go out the right door. That's gonna happen a lot. Yeah, a good stopping point will probably be just seeing what this will look like. So is it 1 per... Oh. Yeah, it is. I don't know. Ooh. This is the idea. What flowers are we going to use? I have, like, no idea. I mean, like, what comes to mind is poppies, but... I don't think big flowers fit in these, though. Yeah, no. I know cactus does. But, I don't know. How long are we? We're about at the 15-minute mark, so... Let's go pick some flowers, guys. Do the manly task of picking flowers. We're not just picking flowers, though. We're picking flowers together. You know, I'm not some maniac. I pick flowers with my friends. And only the best flowers for my friends, so. If these were filmed daily, like I was uploading what I recorded that day, and I wasn't so far in the future. I swear I saw a bunny or a cat just go zooming by, but maybe I'm losing it. It would have been a lot more fun to like have my viewers actually pick the flowers I use, but I think we use a combination of like maybe it's just smarter that we do one color for each side. So we would need 4. So we got 4 of these, 4 of these. We'll get 4 of the, I think these are dandelions, right? Yeah. We'll grab 4 of these. So we got red, blue, and yellow, and then what will be our last side? With these are the oxydaisy things, right? That or these ones are kind of more cute looking in my opinion, and there's more of them, it would seem. Well, we've got a couple here. We'll pick a little variety. And lily of the valley. What is this called? The cornflower. Okay, but it would have been cool to find some. I think there was probably one nearby, but lily of the valley. I like that flower. I'm pretty sure that's the drooping one, but That was kind of fun, you know. I enjoyed it. So I think we'll do for the front of our house red, because, you know, classic good old Minecraft puppy. I think this is gonna look cool. Go ahead and get these out of my inventory, and then I guess go ahead and make the. No, I'm sorry. So that's the other 2 for the front, and then we got. Don't hit me. Wow, I did not have nearly enough. I did that math so wrong, but I think that's because I thought I needed to smelt, like crafting 1 pot gives you 2, and clearly that's not the case. Anywho, I don't know about you, but I think that looks really nice and cozy. I'm sure somebody's going to be like, no, it's not. But you know what? In this scenario, I don't care. Okay, I do care, but like, I think it looks nice, so I'm probably going to keep it. So we have enough to do, like, literally one other side. I guess we'll go place these all the way around, and then that should hopefully have enough smelted by then. I don't know what color to put on what side, but. Oh well. I do like this stone brick, though, instead of having, like, little wood slabs, or. I thought about just having half slabs hanging above, but I think that would look a little strange. These at least look like, I don't know, they're built in a way. I don't know. I kind of like it. So we need how many more? Shoot, that's only 2. We need like, so that's 6. This will help. This is why I'm not a math teacher, by the way. So 4, 8, 12. So I need 12 more plots. That's insane. But I said this is how we'll finish off the episode, so I'm going to be a man of my word, and I'll be honest, I'm kind of drawn towards these. I think they'll look a little bit more pretty And because they're shorter than this flower, they won't necessarily block the view so much. So sorry if anybody was really voting on that. Next episode, though, we'll sorry about that. We'll have to definitely go back to the village and get some iron and some new supplies, and honestly probably move our stuff over here just so that we can be more efficient and, you know, focus on moving into this house and actually moving on with our lives. So that's just me. Man, this stuff takes forever. Okay, we just need 2 more pots, that is. Oh, I should probably store this away before it's too long. 5. Too long? I meant too late. Let's quickly take a step back here and just enjoy our massive sandcastle. I totally know what the thumbnail is going to be for this now. I was kind of like, man, I haven't really done anything that looks cool to be in the thumbnail, but no, I have quite literally the perfect idea. I'm going to take these out for now so it does not end up sucking up a bunch of these and making bricks that I don't need. Because, yeah, I really don't see myself using them outside of this project, but I don't know. I think if red's on this side, then all the way on the other side should be blue. And it will be right by the water, and I think that makes the most sense. I think yellow will go on the other side. I was going to say this side, but I want the white to be on this side for some reason, because I don't know. Perhaps because the sun is setting in that direction? I don't know. You know, it's one of the directions the sun's going to be on, so the yellow flowers go in there. I'm just trying to make sense of everything, that's all. Okay, here's blue. I should move the dandelions down. I don't think there's any other yellow flowers in the game besides sunflowers. Oops, what am I doing? What am I doing? It sucks that you gotta destroy the pots if you misplace. My more creative viewers are going to be looking at these like, why are you placing coffee cups all over your house? And I don't know about you, but I said I wanted to add some color and some plant life to the house, and this is honestly a pretty good start. Like I said, on these I want like shrubs or something, or some sort of idea. I don't want to put vines on my house though. That's the one thing I'm going to try not to do. I don't want it to look like it's overgrown or anything, but you know, I think this is a good stopping point. We have a ceiling. I fixed a creeper explosion. We got flowers in all of our windows, which we can use to look at the freaking walls and go, oh, blue, that means it's on the water side, you know. Will that help me very much? I don't know. But the sun's setting, and what better time to end the episode off with decorating the house. And honestly, I think that goes a long ways of making this a little bit more cozy. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.